This is Star Wars Paladin. I wanted to make one more video before I went to bed. It's kind of, there's no PvP, it's just like a vlog, or whatever they're called. Basically, sorry, I'm just finishing up with Zedek. Basically, what I ran into tonight, and unfortunately I don't have the Hutball video, but you'll see it in the Nover Coast video, and there was a video I have of it 2 nights ago. People are absolutely, literally running circles around me, and it's starting to get more prevalent. There was a guy who did it a couple nights ago, and that's how the conversation started. This guy on my YouTube said, "No, that's a valid strategy." Blah blah blah. No, it's not. I mean, it's technically valid, but it's obviously it's turning into an exploit. People are abusing it very, very, very bad. That became more prevalent tonight when I was playing a Hutball match, and again I don't have it, but I was chasing down somebody down in the pit, and it was showing them in front of me. It was showing them in front of me, and they were within, a yard or two, easily within swingable range right in front of me. Everything I was doing, it spammed my screen with this text. You must be facing them to do this. It just spammed it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They were right in front of me, and I was chasing them just as much as I could, and I should have been hitting them no problem, and it didn't work. I could not hit them. That just segued right into the next game, where I'm fighting yet another guy that's just running circles, literally running circles around me. And it's like, you must be facing him, you must be facing him. It's like, there's no way I can face this guy. I'd have to have a program, an auto-facing program or something, to be able to face this person, because I don't expect a lot of people to understand how the internet works. But TOR has always had exceptionally slow transfer speeds, and the packets this game sends have traditionally been huge. They've gotten smaller. PvP was always where you noticed it, because anything bigger than 200 ms, and these packets just choke everything. These people running around in circles absolutely bombard the server with information, directional, positional information, and me or anybody else trying to attack these people. It confuses the living hell out of the server. Not to mention it makes me motion sick, gives me a horrible headache. But I'm sure with the way it's going, I'll have another video of this in no time. I wish, like anything, I had the Hutball video, because I was chasing him. We were running in a straight line, and I was chasing them right behind them, and it was saying that I must be facing them. It was acting like the positions, like the positional data was off. But every once in a while, I would get like one swing in, and this went on for like 3 or 4 seconds, and they were able to get away from me. They weren't using a dash or anything. And this guy running around in circles, I don't even know how you run around in circles that fast. And I did get that one on video. That was on Nover. So I just want to be clear, because there's always two sides, Oh, it's valid, it's valid, it's valid. That's the voice of people who exploit and abuse every single little damn thing until it's fixed. And then as soon as it's fixed, where do you go? You go disappear. You know, because you'll do anything it takes to win, no matter how abusive or exploitive of the system it is. TOR is not meant to be a tournament level PvP game. It's just not. It's not optimized for that. It's doing its best, but there's gonna be little things like that, and you'll do whatever it takes to win. I get that. I know that mentality. I know that behavior pattern, but I'm not a casual gamer, and I don't believe in that whole casual or hardcore thing anymore. Either you're a professional or you're not. Either you're trying to have fun or you're not. This game has some stuff it needs to fix, and I'm not gonna deal with anybody telling me that the whole running around thing is like some valid strategy. It's just exploit. It's just an exploit. It's abusive. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a cheat program, but something is going on, because that is the third game. That Novara Coast game is the third game that's happened. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna catch on some more videos, because more and more people have been doing it. I can't catch people with I have 4 routes. I can't catch them with 3 of my 4 routes, because it just spams that I must be facing them. So I can't even use my routes against them. I can use my intimidating roar, but honestly, it doesn't say what the range is. Paralyzes all enemies in fear. It doesn't say what the range is on that, but I can tell it's only a couple of yards. Either that, or people always seem to have their movement immunes turned on. I don't know. All I'm saying is this is my commentary. This is my opinion, but it's backed up with a lot of things that I've seen, a lot of things that I feel, and I play this game to have fun. I'm not trying to be like the #1 PvP person. I'm trying to have fun, and I'm trying to do something that's fun for everybody else too, and entertaining, thought-provoking. I'm trying to teach people. I'm trying to help people. There's got to be other people out there that are as frustrated as I am, that are tired of going to the PvP board just to get told that, you know, you're stupid and that you need to learn how to play. You don't need to learn how to play. You're fine. But between Hutball needing to be refactored in on the time, the out of control movement immunities, movement and permanent immunities, the fact that all of the DPS seem to get lumped on one side, or there's an amazing healer on one side and either subpar or no healers on the other side, which is not the healer's fault. There's gotta be a better way. And the better way, I'm tired of hearing it, the better way is not that people need to be changing something. The game needs to be able to facilitate this. The game needs to let people know what's going on. Because if it is lumping all the DPS together by itself, those aren't pre-mades. I'm sure a bunch of pre-made DPSers don't just get together and go, we're gonna... Because they don't do that. I know they don't do that, because I see who the pre-mades are, and they're all usually fairly smart compositions. But you go and you look at the leaderboards, because I sort the leaderboards every single game, and you see the way the DPS are set up, and you see the way the healers are set up. That's a problem with the matchmaker. That's not a people problem, that is a matchmaker problem. And like I said a little bit at the end of my last video, the Novair and some commentary. BioWare did fix it somewhat because some of the games are working somehow. But I don't know if it's statistical chance or if they actually did make it a little bit smarter. But the game should be able to run all the math and know what everyone's average DPS is. It should know that. I mean, I know it because I look at it and it can aggregate all the data and just go, oh, I see these 5 people are on, and just evenly distribute it. I don't know what it'll do for pre-mades, but some of these pre-mades should be playing ranked. And if there aren't enough ranked people playing, that's a different problem. But I'm not gonna tolerate or even entertain or listen to the fact that this whole people running around, you can't target this person because they're not in front of you. That's not a valid strategy. People are freaking exploiting the fact that this game still is a little laggy when it comes to the packets going back and forth. And then on top of that, all the movement impairing immunities. Anyway, I hope that if you listen to this, I hope that it either taught you something or it made you think about something. I hope that it helped somehow, that it helped make sense of things. Because that's what I'm trying to do. If you're out there and you're listening, you're not alone. It's not a perfect game. It's not the worst game. I'm not bashing it. There's a lot of amazing things about it, but I hate being told that what I think is wrong when I do so much research into what I think and why I think it, and then people that do absolutely no research and are very biased pull ideas completely out of their ass on a whim and think that that somehow holds more value, and think that their ideas deserve to have the same weight when they've put no critical thinking into their thoughts whatsoever. They're extremely biased. And that goes for every single hotly debated thing that there is. There's their side, there's your side, and there's the truth in every situation. And don't ever forget that. Because that's all I got. I just wanted to get this whole movement thing off my chest because it's really bugging me. I just can't believe somebody would have the audacity to say that that's a viable strategy. Unless they genuinely did not know that it's being exploited all to hell. On top of the fact that not everybody can even keep up with that kind of motion. Anyway, I'm going to shut this off and go to bed. It's late. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll try to get some more videos up. I'm going to do some more tiny Death Star. I'll do some more tiny Death Star tomorrow. And I'm going to start some Clone Wars adventures within the next couple of days. Definitely by Wednesday. I love Star Wars Clone Wars adventures. You'll get to see my guy. And I'll work on Tiny Death Star. I love that little game. I don't mind starting up a second one. So you guys, let me know what you think. If you want me to do more of these, or if you don't even care about what I think, or whatever. But don't tell me that I'm complaining. This isn't complaining. It's reflection. It's critical thinking. It's holding up a mirror to myself. And it's holding up a mirror to everybody else. and saying, is this what we want to be? Yes, this is the way it is, but is this really what we want? Because there's gotta be a way to make things better. We should never give up trying to make things better. I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.